Hello, welcome to Steve McDonald's Arts and Crafts, and today what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be making an earring and pendant that are matching from these mould sets using these little tiny fruits that a wonderful viewer, Vivian, sent to me. Thank you so much for sending this to me, Vivian. You sent me quite a lot of stuff, so I'm using it over various different projects. If anybody would like to send me anything anytime to try and to use, then the address to send it to is always in the description. Thank you. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of my future videos. And ring that bell. Ring that bell. And then you'll get notifications. I will also provide all the affiliate links for everything that I use today in the description below, especially the resin that I'll be using that's available in the UK. And the resin that I'm going to be using today is this one, Resin Colour Custom Co Art Resin, because these are only shallow mould, so that will be absolutely fine for that. It's a brilliant resin, absolutely amazing, so I'll leave the link to that in below. I use their resins for everything now. So what I'm going to do is, to be able to get started, is I'm going to pour a very thin coat, and I'm going to be using these two moulds for the earrings because they've got a nice circular shape, and this one for the pendant. So I'm going to pour a little bit of resin into there, let it stick up for about 2 or 3 hours, and then go through with my little fruit. So my resin's all mixed up, and I'm using my pipette as normal because I get a lot more accuracy with my pipette than I do just freedom pouring. And what I'm doing is I'm using it to fill about halfway this earring mould. And the reason I'm only filling it halfway is because then I'll pop the actual pieces of fruit into it, and then I will do a final pour over the top of that once they're in and they're in position. Don't forget, check out my other channel. It's linked in the description below. It's me doing lots of different crafts, and it's well worth a check out. It's nearly 1,000 subscribers. Yay! So now all you need to do is ensure there's no bubbles stuck to the side, and I'm just using the soft end here of a micro brush to ensure that, and then I will go over that with my long neck lighter. Never a torch, because a torch burns so much hotter than a long neck lighter, and it will burn your moulds and make your moulds stick to your resin. So I'm just evenly using my tweezers now to pop in these fruits where I want them, moving them around, and then I'll put the final little layer, a thin layer, over the top of these and let them cure for about 24 hours. These have all cured now, and the great thing is they've cured lovely and clear and with virtually zero bubbles in them. And as well, they have got the obligatory fingerprint in. I think it's starting to become a trademark of mine, to be perfectly honest, where I stick my finger in them before they're cured, but there we go. So all we need to do now is pop these out of the mould and make them up. And I am loving those. They are so cute. They are so cute. Thank you, Vivian, for sending me these. And I think I'm also loving the earrings as well. Oh, I am, look. See how lovely and clear this resin is. Resin Colour Resin is beautiful. So all I need to do now is make these into a pendant and also 2 earrings. Now that's going to be fairly simple to do. All I need to do is get my jewellery tools out that I keep in my little box that I made. And if you want to know how I make this, then I will link the video in the description below. All my lovely little jewellery tools. So for the earrings, all I will need to do is undo a jump ring. Like that. Pop the jump ring into the actual earring itself, like that. And then close it up. If you want to add 2 jump rings to give them a little bit more decor, you can, but I think I might add a smaller one. I did get the smaller ones out. No, I think I am going to leave them like that. I quite like them like that. So this is the other earring. I love quirky things like this. So that's them done. And then the larger one, which is the pendant, which is a bit thicker, you'll just have to wiggle the actual jump rings into that. Now how I'm going to do that is I'm going to put a jump ring in each side, and I'm going to put a bit of chain in between it, like that, and put these jump rings onto this chain, which is easier to do without a tremor. Let's see if I was thinking about it, so it's getting bad now, so let's give it a couple of seconds. It might calm down. So I actually had to leave it for about 2 hours before I could come back and do this, but that's life, innit? You can't let it stop you. And then my tremor did calm down. So I'm just using some small jump rings here that I'm using to attach the chain to before I then attach it to the larger jump rings that are on the pendant. And actually, I'm really pleased I did this. All great things come out of problems, and it looks so much better than how I was originally going to do it. So I'm just tightening them up with my jewellery tools, and having the right tools is so important. It makes life so much easier. And then attaching it to this pendant. I just want to say a big thank you to all my members. Without you guys and the people that buy me coffees, there is no way I could afford to do this channel and keep the videos coming out. So thank you. I can't tell you how much I appreciate it. If you want to check out about being a member, then the link is in the description below. So I'm just finishing this off now. I'm tightening these up and pushing these jump rings together. And if you'd like to buy me a coffee just to say thank you, everyone really helps. I'm so grateful, and everybody that buys me a coffee goes on the wall of fame in my studio and will be shown in every video. So I'm just tightening this up, finishing this off slightly. So there we go, and that's on there like that. And then all I'll do is I will pop another little ring there, so it lies nice and flat when it's on the person that's wearing it. Oh, how cool is that? I love it. I love it. Right, so let's see what they look like. So there we go, that's what they look like on. I think I look very pretty. The earrings have come out lovely. And I do think the matching pendant goes really well with it. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of my future videos, and ring that bell so it notifies you of when a new video is coming out. If you'd like to buy me a coffee, check out in the description below, and then you'll go on my buy me a coffee board in my studio that will appear on the videos. All the links to everything that I've used are in the description below. Check those out and click on the video that's coming up next, and I'll see you there on how to make finishing touches to your jewellery. Take care. Bye.